Hi everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. I have been dumpster diving for some books, so I thought we would have a closer look at them together. I don't get much of a look while I'm grabbing them, so there were two Country Living. Oh, this is Country Living and that one's Country Home Ideas magazines. Not too exciting, but I'll grab them now for future glue booking. So I think after I've done my book haul, I'm going to sit here and harvest these straight away to get rid of the bulk, but there's always little homewares, and sometimes there's pages that have like a bed setting and curtains or something like such that I like the look of for a background for a page. I will grab it out. That's quite nice. So I'll go through them afterwards and harvest what I think I might use. I've been doing a lot of harvesting in the last couple of weeks, trying to get the bulk down around the place. Okay, so we'll start with the little books. This one's got bugs hanging off of it. Hang on. A Drunk Man Looks at the Thistle. Don't ask me why. That nice old book. I love the writing there. 1935. 1926 is the copyright date in it. So this one's poetry by the looks. So I might have a little read and see if there's any verses that I like the looks of. Nice thick pages too. I do quite like the cover on that one. This one, oh, I love the cover, so I got this for the cover. A Short History of Golf. I do have some books on golf that have nice vintage pictures and that, so I might do a golf journal one day. Most boring topic for me, but yeah. I was thinking of clearing out all my sort of sport books because, I don't know, I've got so many books, I sort of have to make some hard decisions, but I just never know what sort of style journal I'm going to make, and I don't want to just limit myself to birds and butterflies and that sort of boring thing. Not that they're boring, they're probably like, you know, my favourite thing to make maybe, but when I do this different sort of thing, I really love it. So, and I like to do masculine themed journals at times, and I just love this cover. So I definitely want to reuse that. That was a bit of a ramble, wasn't it? Yeah, it looks pretty new, this book. Page is quite thick and nice. But yeah, beautiful cover. This is Historical Encyclopedia of Railways. Oh, I thought it said historical. It's pictorial. That's why I should not read the spine when it's that worn. 1977 reprint. Lots of vintage pictures. So I grabbed this one. Love the style of these pictures. It's another theme that I'm an R about whether I'll do again, but I so loved the suspension file engineer's journal that I made. That turned out quite nice, so I'd love to make more like that in the future. And this is chock-a-block full of pictures. So lots and lots in that one. It's a lovely cover as well, Scotland's Story. I'll never make all the journals for the covers that I've kept and all the books I've got for ephemera, but I just hate the thought of not having all these options. So yeah, that's quite a nice picture there. So it looks like nice colour plates through this one. Beautiful pages for making ephemera or stamping on. Yeah, lovely pages. The Slater Field Guide to Australian Birds. It's a tall, narrow one, this one. Very glossy. But I can't pass these up. Doesn't matter what sort of, whether they're glossy, matte or what, I grab them. So lots and lots of bird pictures. I love using the whole pages or cutting the birds out. Just get so many pictures. I'll have to remember to keep one for actually identifying birds. That's great. Page. And there was this, which I haven't looked in yet, but the outside looked promising. So it's a book block. So I'll reuse this block. I'll probably reuse these covers because they're quite nice, actually. The Reader's Digest Complete Library of the Garden. So, and the spines are beautiful. So you probably wouldn't want to do much else to these. And look, they've sort of got a wood finish. So I like them as they are. You could even do a set of 3 journals or something. Oh, they're embossed fern leaf pages. Beautiful. That'd have to be 70s or something. Yeah, wow. So they're a lot like your other Reader's Digest. Is that a Library of the Garden too? It's a very popular book that's a bit bigger that I've got a few copies of here that a lot of us use for our journals. Has very similar style pictures and pages. So that's great actually, because I'll be able to use the bigger book to make pages and that to go in these, although this has lots of... I'll have to have a look. I don't think they're the same, because the other one I'm thinking of has maps in the front of where you find the flowers and that. Oh, so does this. There. Maybe they are the same. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, similar maps. Very interesting. But aren't the pictures gorgeous? The colours in them. So I won't show the other ones because obviously they'd be quite similar. But aren't the covers beautiful? So a set of 3 of those in this book block. So I'll have to have a think of what I do with them. They would make really nice garden journal holder thing, personal garden journal set for myself. Possibility. All right, now onto the bigger books. I have this Wonderland of Nature. That's nice. Don't think there's a date. Looks 70s, so a lot of these books do. Loving all these sketches. So it looks like it's a sort of like a kid's book. Nautilus. Yeah, that's lovely. Now we've got some colour pictures. The big butterfly ones. So just lots of sketches, which is nice. Bit different. Seashells of Australia. This is a reprint for 74. I like these, cut them out as a whole and make journaling cards or pages, or fussy cut the shells. got a few of these. You can find some nice pictures in these sometimes. New Australian Home. Oh no, I thought it was one of the encyclopedias. It's a New Australian Home Carpentry. Definitely not what I was thinking. Isn't that retro though? Really cool. Not many of the books have dates in today. How to plan your workshop. Love the colours. Nice coloration on the pages. Beautiful diagrams. Is that a lady I saw back there? Just think I love it in these books from the 70s. Every time I spot a lady, she's always in an apron. In the kitchen in an apron. I'll never find her again to show you the... Oh no, it's a man. A man in an apron. Oh my goodness. Love the diagrams though, they're really cool. Discovering Life on Earth, David Attenborough. I find it so hard not to grab every nature book that gets thrown out that I come across. Yeah, these are another thing I should sit down and just harvest straight away. And then it's hard not to want to keep every picture, but I'm trying to keep it to the ones that are in focus and the ones that are things that I know I want to use for a journal. Like there's certain birds and that I'm not necessarily want to put in journals or whatever, so because I can't keep everything, unfortunately. The tarsier, aren't they funny looking things, those things? Whoops, it's cracking already. It's going to be an easy one to pull apart. I find it lots of fun though, putting something on Netflix and just going through and ripping out pages and sorting them out. Look at the peacock feather, I love that. Must be one of my favourite things to do in this hobby, is to actually rip out source pages, rip them out, sort them out, that sort of thing. Look, there's something in here. Let's have a look what it is. Leslie and John. And we thank you for your attendance at our wedding. John and Leslie. Isn't that gorgeous? I'll keep that for a wedding themed journal. You never know what you might find. This one, The Living World of Animals. Huge book. Oh, I must have had this one before because I know I've got those pages hanging around here and I know I've got that one hanging around here. $1971. Oh yes, yes, this brings back memories. It's one I've harvested before and kept a lot of these pictures that would be around here somewhere. A lot of these sort of pictures are out of focus, so they're easy to sort of get rid of. That one's cool though. Look at those illustrations, beautiful. one to harvest. Peacock. Love is like wine, it gets better with time. Love and Romance, a book of quotes. I have this little shelf that's just full of these little quote books and that, which I rarely remember to use, but I must get to them, and maybe I should just harvest them and make some ephemera with some of the bits and pieces and keep them in here so I can go through them and use them. Doesn't have a date. Love the look of the pages though, and the writing's quite nice for the quotes, so I think they'll be quite nice to put on journal cards, that sort of thing, and I can use the borders on the pages. Look, they're all about love. I don't know. We'll see. Not my sort of thing, but Collins Children's Encyclopedia of Knowledge, Book of Wildlife. Love these sorts of things. You usually get the best pictures in these kids' encyclopedias. The cover looks promising anyway. This would have to be 70s or 60s. '61. It's an old one. So it looks like mostly black and white. Look at the giant walrus, it's huge. Loving the title photos. So it looks like no colour plates other than that first one with the kangaroos, but otherwise they're nice vintage pictures. Another book on seashells, all colour book of seashells. Recommended $2.50 retail price. You know it's old when it only cost $2.50 new. Oh, look at them, they're huge. Oh, I love them. That'd be heaps of fun for a goodie book page. 1973. Nearly as old as me. They're big ones, aren't they? Beautiful book. All colour book of butterflies. Another one for $2.50. Would have to be about the same date. Yep. Very stiff too, so I don't think it's been looked at much. Some beautiful photos. This is Prehistoric Australia. I'm not sure this one. There's not a lot in there that I'm liking the looks of at this stage. Maybe make some little tags or something out of those for a dinosaur journal. Is this book on insects? '71. It's a close-up. I'm sorry about the glare. Ladybird. And the last one is definitely the find of the week, especially to pull it out of the bin. I couldn't believe my luck. And it is a 1902 edition of the Sears Roebuck catalogue. So, of course, it's a reprint of the 1902 edition. So, yeah, very lucky to find this. I don't see many of these here in Australia or in South Australia. I know there's a few going around on eBay and that, but they cost a bit, so I don't tend to buy things much off of eBay and that. I do have another one that's one of the small ones, because you can get littler ones. I can't remember what year that one is a reprint of, but yeah, I was rapt to get this and have it be a bigger one, so I've got plenty now to use in future journals. So, of course, it's a copy of, you know, the actual Sears Roebuck catalogue. So you get all sorts in these. Just lots of adverts. Look at them. They're amazing. And so it's nice to have the bigger pages, because in the little book they're tiny. So these will be able to cut out individually and make journal cards and tags and that out of. Perfect for your fashion journals. Looks like lace and that there. Linens, haberdashery, taffeta, got furniture, memorial department, prams, more furniture, plumbing, blacksmithing, oh, this is cool. This is cures, headache cures. The Princess Bust Developer and Bust Cream, or food. Feed your bust. What's the bust developer? Oh, no, thank you. This is so cool. What's a quirt? Do I want to know? Made with braided body iron spike handle. Right, so there's whips up here, so oh yeah. No wagons, so it must be a horse thing or something. Guns. These atomizers or something. Oh no, lamps. I don't know what I'm looking at. Dr. Hood's Plain Talks and Common Sense Medical Advisor. And pianos, that's beautiful. So you can see why I was so excited to get this and just could not believe that it was actually already over in the skip bin too, where we were taking a whole lot of cardboard and stuff to put. So I was very relieved that I was able to spot it and salvage it before it disappeared forever. So that is it for my book haul. Take care of yourselves, happy crafting, and I will see you again soon. Bye.